What's up everyone, Kyros here, and today we're going to go over the brand new prologue patch notes that's coming to SpellBreak tomorrow. Well, it might be today, I don't know when you're actually watching this video, but there's a lot of big changes coming. New talents, new mode, new game fixes, new potions, everything. We're going to go over I'm going to break it down in the chapters down below. But first, a quick plug. If you guys have not watched me on my twitch.tv channel, I am playing SpellBreak every single week. You can check that down below as well, and also subscribe, like, all that goodness. Let's kick off the video. All right, guys, welcome on in. Mini Kyros here, and we're gonna go over the talents first. Now, I think Clash is the more important part of the update, but I am loving these talents. So I'm gonna flash up on the screen the nice artwork they did. But you have the 3 talents that are being introduced to the game. You have Vigor, Foresight, and Ambidextrous. Now, all of these talents do cost 3 talent points, and they're in 3 different trees. So now the thing with it costing 3, which I absolutely agree with it costing 3, is now you're really gonna have to pick and choose those talents that you want to bring in. So let's go over the first one, Vigor, which is a mind talent. Cost 3. Description: per level, you either get 25, 30, 35, or 50 life. Now that's pretty big. That's either a hit or 2, depending on who you're battling. And I can see this being really good again with the Stone Gauntlet. Let's move on to Foresight. Now that's a body talent that also costs 3. You're able to see Future Storm, Mana Vaults, and you can see enemies on the minimap every 5 seconds. Now, so I kind of have to see this one in action. It's kind of cool that you can see the map ahead of time, but you know, the map isn't that punishing, especially the first couple. I mean, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Knowing where the mana vaults are, that could be very critical to if you like to play for the long game, or if you like to get into battles right away. And then seeing enemies on the minimap. Now the minimap is kind of small as it is, so it depends on how long they stay on the minimap, and how much, and if it indicates if there's elevation there as well, or if it's just telling you the general direction. Now let's come to the most broken one in my opinion, which is Ambidextrous. It's a spirit talent, which costs 3. Now here's the problem with the spirit talent: you're overriding a lot of good talents. You're no longer able to get recovery. You're no longer able to get thirsty, which got a buff, by the way. You're no longer able to get that vital stone. Stop running vital stone. But I think it's absolutely worth it. You gain 1 skill level off the offhand gauntlets class. So now that's the introductory level. You don't get to pick what skill you get, and the mana cost of that gauntlet goes down by 5, 10, 15, 25%. So this changes the complete meta of the game, and it will completely change the way that we play. Like, for example, I can see offhand fire gauntlet being super strong because combust is the main reason you take a fire gauntlet. The other talent's not so good. Or even doing something like earth gauntlet and getting that free armor and armor slam. Like, a lot of that could be really good. So for the 3 new talents, that's where I'm at with that. I can see a lot. If I was to rank them real quick, it'd be Ambidextrous, Vigor, and then Foresight. All right, guys, let's talk about Clash real quick. Clash, I had a chance to play this in the alpha or beta. I can't remember which one it was, but it was insanely fun. Loved every second of it. It's high octane, especially when you get down to that last circle where just like it's mayhem. There's spells everywhere. People are just blowing up left and right. It is so much fun. So this game is sort of like Battle Royale, except you're going to go in with a 9v9 squad. So 3 squads of 3. You're going to be able to drop down in the match and try and pre-gear. Now, there's a couple schools of thought that you could probably do here. One, you can initiate some early battles to get some points and to rob them of that gear. Or you can fall on the outsides. So this mode actually is more towards a conservative playstyle, where you just want to like gear up for the first couple minutes, let the circle come in, and then where that final circle is, where the Battle Royale is going to happen, that's the gear you're going to be stuck with and what you're going to get. Now, you can get gear from the enemies you kill as well, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. It's very, very low stress and a ton of fun. You're gonna respawn as soon as you die. You'll get back on your team, and whatever team has the most points at the end of the game is gonna win. And it is a ton of fun. I am super excited about this. Now, one thing I will say is that with the introduction of Clash, they are disabling duos. I hope that's only disabling duos for Clash, but I can see why, just to make sure that server stability is in place. I am super excited to play this. I'm going to be playing this day one it comes out, and just, if you guys want to come play with me, another quick shout out, come drop by my Twitch channel. We will get some squads together. We will play. All right, guys, I want to talk briefly about the talent changes. So a lot of these are really huge. So we're going to go just roll through them real quick. Vital Stone's immunity effect now correctly protects against being pulled by a tornado. I didn't even know that was a thing. Granted, I don't run Vital Stone, so that's a good thing, I guess. Finders Keepers, which was a terrible talent. No one took it, or very rarely took it. Now costs 1 instead of 2. Okay. Chance to find potions from chests and scrolls up by 25%, and then 50, 75, 100, 150. That's really good. That's really good, especially in a squad. So if you got like a really good squad going on, this might be worth it for one person to run this. I would like to say if you're going to run this, you're probably going to run Thirsty on top of that. We'll get to it once we get down to Thirsty down below. I do like the change to this. Potions are a premium resource, right? There's not as many as there used to be in the beta. So when you start getting down to those last couple circles and being able to pop a chest and know you're going to get some potions, huge. Fortitude now costs 2 down from 3. That's pretty good because, you know, we have the new Vigor, which is better. So now you can kind of combine this with other 3 talents. So that's really good. Scavenging is now costs 2 up for 1. Scavenging was really overpowered, especially in the solo play. There was like no reason that you wouldn't want to take it, because getting 25 health and 25 armor on kill really sets you up for success. And I agree that increasing the cost was very good. Fervor now costs 3 instead of 2. That's a huge bite to take, essentially, out of the talent pool. Now with the introduction of the other 3 cost talents, you're really going to have to think hard about which talent you want to take. Because if you take this talent, you can't get any of the other new ones, right? Because you only have 6 talent points, and you have to pick 3 talents. At least I hope you get to pick 3 talents. You can't blank one out, right? Let me know in the comments down below. Escapist, get a buff. I don't think anyone's still really going to take this. I think it's a cost 1, so maybe if you only have 1 talent point left, you might take it. I don't know. I gotta see some more of this in action. I don't know about that one. Thirsty is the huge one that I want to talk about here. So consume speed 35, 50, 65, 90% faster. That's awesome. Consumables replenish nearby teammates' health and armor. Used to, I think, only be health. For a 50% efficiency. That's really huge, especially with the person that takes Finder's Keeper, right? You can essentially just like be bomb. You could be like a mini healer for your team. I think that's a great addition. What I also really like, just to piggyback off that, since we're talking about, is the consumable change. Now, when you drink a consumable, it'll have the shading on the health bar of how much you're gonna get. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's gonna be huge. So, and then rolling right in. I'll break the chapters down below. Rolling right into the potions. There's new small health potions and small armor potions after drinking. For 2 seconds, it heals for 15 over 5. This is common rarity. You can now stack them up to 6. That's kind of huge. So this is gonna really change the meta up on how people drink potions and how effective they are. Then you have the health potions and the armor potions. After drinking for 3 seconds, it heals you for 25 health over 10 seconds. Yada yada yada. These are uncommon, stackable to 2. So I think this is a good change. So there's probably gonna be more potions out in the world, I assume. I don't know. We're adding a new potion type called Safeguard. After drinking for 5 seconds, gives you 25 health and armor over 10 seconds. This is an epic rarity. You can only stack it once. Is that 25 health and armor every second or over 10 seconds? I don't know if I like that. I don't know if that's good at all. Large Safeguard potion after drinking for 8 seconds. Gives you 50 health and armor over 10 seconds. Yeah, I don't know if I like this. don't know if I like these potions. Like, that's not a whole lot, guys. An 8-second drink, you better be taking thirsty. Knowledge potion, I do really like this one. After drinking 1 second, gives you 2 bonus charges of your rune and your sorceries. This is the kind of potion we needed to create that chaos that the game needed. All the fights today were very, 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 very scripted. So this is really going to throw some people off, to the point that, like, maybe I can throw down 3 dragon fires like right away. Holy cow, man, that's a lot of damage. So there's some really nasty things you could probably do with the knowledge potion. We'll see how many are out in the world to see how viable it is, or if it's kind of just a miscellaneous thing. All right, so the prologue chapter, everyone's been looking forward to this. This is the new chapter system in Spellbreak. I am very excited for this to come out. It's going to be like a little bit of lore and story for the game, and that's what we want out of it. We want the game to flourish and progress and have this deep lore to the game, and I think this is a great first step. It's going to have outfits with epic outfits. It's going to have cloud bursts. It's going to have titles. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. This is exactly what we need, and it has gold. We needed more ways to get gold, so thank you so much for this. I do appreciate this. I'm really excited for that. So all right, I didn't want to touch too much more on this. By the way, this will be down below, but I want to touch on a couple of the fixes, and then pretty much this one fix right here. When you upgrade a gauntlet or a rune, the cooldown no longer resets. Thank you. Man, we've been needing that. Everything else is pretty standard. New sounds, yada yada yada. A lot of bug fixes between Switch, PS4, Xbox One, all platforms. There was another key point, let me see if I can find it here real quick, that I thought was really nice, and apparently now I'm not going to find it. The matchmaking systems. We're making the change in how lobbies are filled to allow them to better populate with players. This is good. I'd rather wait 1, 2, even maybe 3 minutes to get a fully full game instead of having a lot of bots in my game. No one likes the bots. I mean, it's cool. It inflates your KDA. Yay. But it doesn't train you at all or anything like that. So all right, guys, I think this is the patch that Spellbreak definitely needed. Let me know in the comments down below if you thought this patch is actually really good, if there was any change that you were hoping for that you didn't see, or if there was something that you don't like about this patch. Let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you on the battlefield. Once again, twitch.tv. Take it easy. Peace out.